All right, team. I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB. Today, we are checking in on the New England Patriots preseason Week 3 game against the Las Vegas, not Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders. And we're answering the question, is it time to panic in New England? So, guys, please, as always, if you're new to the channel, considering liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. I'm a big FTA guy, meaning comment for the algorithm. But I always say you can wait to the end, and you can see if I earn it. So, let's jump into the film. First and foremost, first clip we're going over is a fourth and gotta have it. One, I like a little play design. It's super simple, kind of like a little deep sticky, okay, where we've got this guy working a little bit deeper, but we've got double sticks. We've got the crosser here. You're going to really read this thing inside out, 1, 2, down to 3, okay? Then this is a MOSR go, okay? MOSR, my handwriting is getting better, which is a mandatory outside release, okay? You guys got it? Oh my gosh, my face is covering it. That's on me. But that says MOSR. Okay? Mandatory outside release. That was really bad. Anyways, here we go. You're going to see Mac Jones. 1, 2, 3. Hitch, ball. Drills it in there. Really good conversion. Fourth down, had to have it, and they had it. I also like how much emotion you can see from New England right there. A little kind of salty about where they were at offensively by that time. Okay? Mac does a really good job being decisive in his drop. 2, 3. Hitch, ball. Fits it in between two guys, big conversion, okay? This one I like a lot because it's a little scramble drill, okay? And I love scramble drill. There's something I'm gonna close this with when I think the New England offense is best right now. But I love this, man. One, I would maybe like to see us give this a shot, okay? You're gonna see the slot takeoff. I wouldn't mind seeing Matt give this a shot. Boom, off the hitch and letting it rip right now, okay? 1st and 10. I think we've got a shot there. Instead, you could tell he's looking inside. Sorry, let me get you back. He's looking inside. Boom. Okay, on this little crosser. You can tell that's where his eyes are. I wouldn't mind him working that slot fade, though. Okay, he doesn't. Works out of the pocket, gets in a scramble drill, and drives it on that over out, which I think is a heck of a play. I'm a fan of it. I think that's a really good play right there. See him, he's giving the salute, man. Slot takeoff. But doesn't look at it. Don't love that. But I love that we stick with it. We get in the scramble drill. Okay. So those are both good. Here's 2 bad. Okay. Here's 2. Okay. So they've got a little option concept here where they're going to motion into stack, right? We're motioning down to stack. Okay. We're trying to get a little in and out coverage. We're going to look at this corner. That's our first progression. This option route's our second progression. This mesh running to our vision's third progression. This is what spooks Mac, okay? So I want you guys to watch this guy first. Do not just watch him, okay? This little inside move is what spooks Mac, right? So he's trying to look through all this to his corner route, right? This little bit of color flash, we call it color flash, where it's like the opposite jersey color flashes in your face of the quarterback, gets him to bring his eyes down and start getting out of the pocket. Well, watch again. 71 ends up doing a great job of coming over and giving his guy help, right? So if we could have gotten there a millisecond earlier with the help, Mac Jones probably steps up, reestablishes himself in the pocket, and then ends up hitting this guy who's running wide open, not wide open, but open for the NFL on that shallow. Instead, we evacuate the pocket, and we take a sack, okay? I want you guys to see it from the tight because I want you guys to see how this really unfolds. Okay, so to me, it's like this is bad, right? Because we take a sack when we could have reestablished the pocket. But it's really just like, man, we're a millisecond away. Because if we just get there a little bit quicker on the help, we can really climb back into this pocket and hit this shallow cross that's coming across. Instead, we actually end up bumping 51 more towards where Mac is trying to evacuate the pocket. We can't have it. Here's the INT, man. To me, it's a tough break, okay? They're trying to dial up a little bit of a, like, play action where they're trying to do a little variation of Samurai. So they got this deep post, I'm guessing, is 1. They've got this wheel, which is 2. The deep over running into his vision, that's 3. Boom. So I want you guys to see how this was going to play out, right? You're going to see how this is covered, and he was probably going to be able to layer this deep over, okay? Instead, he gets bumped out of it, starts scrambling, okay? And here's what I'll tell you. This guy is 100% covered up by this lineman right here for him. So he's seeing this with defenders here. He is not seeing that underneath defender when he goes to throw this football. And obviously, he just puts it in his chest, right? So to me, it's like one of those things where it looks bad on TV. Everybody's making a meme about it. They're making fun of him, whatever. I don't think it's that like egregious of a decision because you're going to see from the tight how this actually would unfold for a quarterback. And it's just from a lot of people that haven't played quarterback, man. It's hard to see over these dudes in here. But this guy right here, so he's got his eyes back in here. His vision looks like this dude's wide open. This guy is 100% covering him up, okay? When you have people that are 6'4", 6'6", 6'8" with helmets on in front of you, guys get covered up. And then he just gets underneath it. Like, it's a tough break, man. A lot of NFL quarterbacks have stuff like that happen. It's a tough break, okay? This is our last clip for today. But I want to talk about it for a second. Okay? I think the way that New England can mask a lot of these errors, I think a way that we can expedite the development of this offense, okay, and get results early is live in regular personnel empty, okay? When they're in regular personnel, meaning, hey, we're in 11 or we're in 12 or we're in 21, but we're in an empty formation, you force linebackers to get outside the box, expand their responsibility, and then try to cover these guys. And this is a perfect example of it. So to me, right, we're in regular personnel. This is a back. I want to say this is a tight end, okay? So we're in 11 personnel, and we're forcing linebackers to really get out and cover versus being able to play thick in the box. And watch what happens here. You can see Mac Jones works the whole progression. So he works his stick first, then he gets off it. He's going to actually get to this basic, and then he's going to get back to this guy who's going to end up running across the field. Okay? Boom. And that's just such a good job. Well, why is it so open? It's so open because this backer, right? Some of these backers end up getting insane depth, right? Insane width, which you wouldn't see from coverage personnel. And then they don't have the same twitch to be able to get back and cover, right? So you're forcing guys, you're forcing defenses to stay in regular personnel or even get heavier and then trying to cover fast guys in space. It's just not going to work. Just not going to work out for defenses, okay? Really good decision. Love the play, love the design. So for me, all in all, okay, the question we came here to answer was, is it time to panic in New England? And the answer is absolutely not. It's not time to panic. Is it time to consider some adjustments to expedite the results process? I would say yeah, and I would say yes because we can live, right? We can get into our regular personnel, get into empty, clear up the box a little bit for Matt, get some mismatches, boom, go ahead and take advantage of those, and then we can get back in and run our regular offense. But I do think there's going to be some learning process with the regular offense and all those kind of things that are going to be different from what they had with McDaniel. But I do think if you have that regular personnel where we then get into empty, man, I think you could expedite the development of this offense, which then really creates the New England that we're used to, which is winning week in and week out. So, guys, let me know what you think. Comment below what you think New England should do offensively. And until next time, peace.